It's your girl, Light of Mine, the one that lets her light shine no matter who it blinds. And I'm here with you all's full moon in Leo/Virgo messages. Okay, we're going to talk about what this full moon means sidereal wise and, tropical as well. So that's why I said Leo/Virgo. It is the full moon in Virgo here in the Western hemisphere. But, as we know, we are not the only version of astrology out there. There is sidereal Vedic, which was put into place before tropical astrology was. So anyway, I ain't even say hey yet. Hey y'all, it's your girl Out of Mind, the one that lets her light shine no matter who it blinds. And again, I'm here with you all's full moon messages. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe. You're gonna love the vibe over here. You feel me? And if you are a returning light bulb, welcome back. I missed you, and I hope that you have been well, genuinely, sincerely. So, let's get right on into it. We ain't gonna waste no time. Y'all know how I do. When it comes to the full moon, as we know, the full moon occurs when the sun is in opposition with the moon. And so, this is a really good time to clear things out. If that resonates with you, we all come from different lineages. And so there are lineages that believe in manifesting and calling things in, bringing things, brewing things up during the full moon. And you have those, like I just mentioned, that practice releasing, purging, purification, and a new beginning to a cycle, okay? An ending and a new beginning. So when it comes to Virgo, what do we know about Virgos? Well, Virgo is ruled by the planet of Mercury. If I sound a little stopped up, I'm not sick. It's the pollen. Fortunately, Sananga has helped tremendously with that. Like, I missed a night of my Sananga Dieta a couple nights ago, and the next morning, oh my God, stopped up, eyes running, all these things. But as long as I take Sananga the night before, I'm good. It's just, all up in here. So please don't mind me, forgive me, whatever. At any rate, Virgo is ruled by the planet Mercury, so they are thinkers. They are also an earth sign, so they're very calculated. There is a method to their madness. All of the Virgos that I know are hustlers, okay? They be hustling. So you might meet a Virgo that has like 2 or 3 jobs at a time, or they're just really good at managing their money, managing their schedules, management. Let me find, okay. Also, Virgos tend to, they just be fly, okay? The Virgos that I know, men, women, non-binary, whatever the case, all tend to be fly. They are very attentive to detail. So when it comes to all of the accessories and the colors and what looks aesthetically pleasing, the Virgos have it down. All right. When it comes to external validation, they don't really need that because they know that they fly. You feel me? They prepare, they do their due diligence when it comes to preparation, whether that be preparing for knowledge, preparing for teaching others, preparing for business, their own relationships. Oh my God. I dated a Virgo one time, and I'm gonna just say I think a Virgo's gonna be my husband because they're just very like when he came into when we got past the point of okay, you know, we're attracted to each other, we like each other. It was like, okay, you ain't gotta lie to me, Brianna. Like, you know, what your finances looking like? Because I need to see what I need to do in order to X, Y, and Z, in order for us to do. Like, baby. Oh man. Okay. Anyway, so they are very good at preparing for things, okay? Now, on the sidereal side of things, it is the full moon in Leo. Okay, this is creative expression. This is letting your soul go. This is letting glow. This is letting your light shine no matter who it blinds, right? This is, you may be wanting to change your appearance and leave certain things about your appearance behind. You may be switching up the way that you communicate. You may revisit certain creative projects that you may have been very passionate about in the past, but maybe they faltered a little bit. Maybe for some reason your mind just got distracted from off of this, or it just wasn't right for you at that time. But things may be coming back in, or you may say, like I just said, you know, this isn't really for me. I think I'd rather do this instead. So, this full moon, if I had to put the two together, is reinventing who you are and what you do in whatever capacity that means to you, without caring about the external validation that you receive from it, without caring about if people are going to like you or not for the changes that you make. Okay, reintroduce yourself to each and every person that you need to. Reintroduce yourself to yourself. You feel me? Because you have to know who you are before you go out and share, you know, who you are with the world. So be who you are, okay? And don't give a fuck about what anybody has to say about that. Okay? So that's what we gonna say. That's how we gonna play it. And we gonna get right on into Aries. All right. I didn't do a timestamp. But I know we at the 8-minute mark. So for my Aries sun, moons, risings, Venus, even Mars, what does this full moon have in store for my Aries? I'm gonna let this one out. Okay. Aries. You're very focused. This full moon is going to, I'm hearing assert. So this full moon may allow you all to assert yourselves more than you have been recently. And asserting yourself in a new way. So there's something about you that is changing. There's some sort of aspect about you that's changing. And you're very focused when it comes to whatever this is that you're inventing and creating as new. With summoning power here, instinct, intellect, and control, you're grounding that in your sphere, as well as controlling your narrative is what I'm hearing. Controlling your narrative. So being very action oriented, deciding what it is that you are creating and saying, okay, we are going to, it is what it, and so it is. So mote it be. you all are using your minds when it comes to whatever this new creation is. This isn't really a physical thing. Like, yes, you may be, you know, physically bringing this into 3D, the material realm, whatever. But this is something that you have conjured with your mind. It's not really something that you've had to put any labor into. It's not labor intensive. It's not using your hands or anything like that. It's as a man thinketh is what you, I don't know. Y'all get what I'm saying. Okay. Again, you're moving forward with some kind of creative idea. Something that you have created in the mind is coming to fruition. Is real life. And this, whatever this is, you may be celebrating because of it. Maybe this weekend, or at a later date, you'll be celebrating. I'm seeing some of you all going to celebrate by a beach or near water. But if that's not the case, you're celebrating. You're very happy about whatever this idea is that you've decided to move forward with. I will be doing you all's March monthlies today as well. Aries and Taurus, I'm going to do y'all's today. I might get to Gemini, we'll see. The Magician, the Fool, and the Seven of Cups. That's beautiful. Let me tell y'all, Aries, this is ascension to me. And again, this is mental. Okay, this is your mind. You have ascended maybe in a new way of thinking. Some of you all may be spiritual practitioners or readers yourself. Some of you all may be studying or in a course of study for something. For some of you all, if you are studying something, if you're in school, you are creating a job for yourself. There may be something that you really would love to do to help serve the world, and there isn't a job like that yet, but you are creating that for yourself, and it's going to be really good for you. For others, like if you are a spiritual practitioner, you may be learning or elevating, ascending on your path. You may be learning a different spiritual path, researching. Like, say you are, I'm just going to be random. Say you practice Santeria. You may be learning or being initiated into voodoo now, or Ifa, or even alchemy, you know. It's a level up though, whatever this is, and you have conjured that with your mind. You knew that there was more for you, and you knew that you wanted to learn more. You knew that you have wanted to go the next step or the next level in whatever you are doing, and so you've literally manifested that. Whatever this is, focus, baby. We have the Nine of Wands, the Moon, and the Hermit. Now is not the time to be listening to some of everybody. getting the opinions of others. Now is not the time to allow yourself to be distracted by other people and places and things that get you off of this. Okay, stay the course, stay focused in what it is that you are doing, especially this full moon cycle. Okay, really go within with this here. You don't have to be seen. You don't got to be outside. You ain't got to be all out in the streets and stuff. Nah, Aries, you all need to be focusing and just going within so that you can further cultivate this ascension that you are having, that you are experiencing, especially on a mental level. You can't be around people that just really can't receive what you putting out or picking up. You know, you can't really be around people that are talking about bullshit because that's not where your mind is. You are expanding, you are elevating, you are upgrading. So if anything, you need to be around others that are upgrading as well and that have like real conversation to offer. All right. Yeah, I think we're gonna leave it there. Let me get one last message for you all for this full moon. You may have to make a sacrifice. Hey, Lizana, how are you, goddess? I hope that you're well. Happy full moon. You may have to make a sacrifice when it comes to what it is that you are creating. But just know that sacrifices are necessary, okay? They aren't it's not like spirit is like, oh, you know, you have to give up something just because we want you to give it up. No, sacrifice is sacrifice. It's an offering. It's a gift from the heart. So it's necessary. So whatever it is that you are having to sacrifice at this moment in time, know that pleasure is ending out your reading. So whatever it is that you're having to give up, you're giving that up to receive a lot more. Okay. So that is your full moon reading, Aries. LaDonna, what's the news? I love good news. We love good news over here. Congratulations in advance for whatever it is. Taurus. Oh my God, congratulations! Oh my God, that is beautiful. Yes, girl. Congratulations, mama. Yes, and you just moved back down. Well, you didn't just move back down. It's been a little while, but I'm sure that that is you're around people that will be able to support you in this, because this is, you know, it takes a village. So that's beautiful. Congratulations, girl. Congratulations, girl. That's beautiful. Twins, that is a blessing. That is very, you know, twins, that's a blessing. Twins in certain tribes and lineages are seen as demigods. So baby, just know they're gonna bring a lot of fortune to your life. Yeah, no need to be scared. This is exciting. I'm sure. I'm sure. This is beautiful, though. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You're going to be great. You're already a great mom. So they're only going to help prepare you for more, you know. Taurus. She's going to be great. A great older sibling. All right. Taurus, cut the cords of doubt. This full moon for you, Taurus, celebrate your wins. It's like there's something that you've been doing really good, okay? You've been doing really good for yourself. You have been, I'm hearing like saying yes a lot more than usual. You have been just rocking the fuck out. But some of you are doubting yourself. Some of you all may feel imposter syndrome, or some of you all may feel like you aren't moving as quickly as you like, but you've already been doing exceptionally well. So celebrate your wins, okay? Whatever doubts are creeping up into your mind, whatever fears, insecurities, anxieties are occurring for you at this time, know that it's temporary, okay? And celebrate yourself instead. It's like if you, what's her name? What's her name from The Wiz, y'all? She was in the Supremes. Aries. What's her fucking name? God. What's her name, mama? Diana Ross. Diana Ross, there is a TikTok video of her going viral of her explaining how she manifests. And she said, you know, whenever we have good thoughts, it's always paired or followed by a bad thought. And so what she does is just focus on the good more than she focuses on the bad, because what you focus on is, you know, what's real. Yes, you seen that, LaDonna. So this is giving me that energy. It's like you could be focusing on this doubt, this fear, this worry, you know, these negative emotions. Or you could celebrate your wins instead and remind yourself that you have done so great coming this far. You know, you have really been elevating in the best ways possible. Your middle card is the good kind. So whatever you have been doing, it has been for your highest good. So remember that. Remember that. Keep that in mind. All right, you're out here with the Hierophant. Whatever you have to say it, and say it with your chest. Have courage when it comes to whatever truth that you are having to either reveal to yourself or reveal to others. Some of you all may be teachers or in a teaching role of some sorts, a leadership role of some sorts, and you may, again, imposter syndrome here is what I'm feeling. You may not feel as if you have what it takes to be in this role, but have courage here. There is no one better than you at this moment in time that can do what it is that you do, that can teach others the way that, you know, they need to be taught than you. Some of you all may feel like there's something holding you back, but the only thing that's holding you back is you, Taurus. That's the only thing that's holding you back. So this full moon in Leo, definitely tap into that Leo energy and know that you are the supreme. Know that you are divine. Know that you have been given these gifts for a reason. These unique gifts for a reason. Okay, if they wanted to give those gifts that they gave to you to somebody else, they would have. But obviously they didn't. So believe in yourself and trust that whatever has been given to you as far as gifts, talents, and abilities is yours, and it's yours for a reason. You all will be balancing your emotions with this full moon here. I'm hearing cry if you need to. Do what you need to do, okay? Express yourself. Cry, laugh, dance, yell, scream. Just do what you need to do in order to balance, okay? Invite balance into your life. Some of you all may be very stoic, very stealthy, right? Very stiff, okay? And it may be affecting your mental health. So go out, laugh, be around people that bring you joy, or, you know, make you laugh, or help you get your mind off of your work life, or whatever the case may be. Okay, but definitely seeing that there needs to be some balancing of your emotions here. In order for you to be able to give and receive love in various forms openly, you know. A bit, okay, yeah. You need to get out and around some people. Okay, because you've been by yourself for a while. You've been really independent, Mr. or Mrs. Independent, honey. And we can't do everything on our own. Someone taught me that yesterday. We cannot do everything on our own. So, you know, we need tribe, we need community, we need interdependence. Hyper independence is a trauma response. You know, that we don hyper independence when we have been let down by those that, you know, we expected to have support from, and they didn't give us that support. So definitely it takes a village, man. What we just say, LaDonna, it takes a village to raise a child. So that is good that you have that support, and that your spirit knew to make that move before this happened. Nothing is for no reason, baby. Nothing is a coincidence. Everything is in alignment. Taurus, you are being called also to set some better boundaries. Maybe the boundaries that you set prior to, I'm feeling it was like very broad, you know. So for instance, some of you all may have I don't know, it's like I'm seeing I'm seeing someone have, this is some shit that I would do. I ain't even gonna cap. Someone that leaves their do not disturb on literally all day. And it's like, you know, I put my do not disturb, you know, on because I don't want to get distracted. But it's like, is it that you that you don't want to get distracted, or is it that you don't want to fucking talk to nobody? You know, like, what is it? Ooh. So when you are setting boundaries, set them, but make sure that they make sense. Okay. And just do some thinking when it comes to this here. As well as some of you all may need to place boundaries on your sacral chakra. And how I'm receiving that is some of you all may have gotten kind of out of touch with sacral sovereignty and knowing that you control your sexuality, your experiences with pleasure, your own relationship with your sacral chakra. Placing boundaries on that and getting more in tune with your sovereignty, not just giving yourself away, not just, being careless with your energy, having sovereignty there. Also, this passion could be, it doesn't have to be sacral chakra things. It could be because this is, it's pouring from her heart. So maybe over giving yourself and what is valuable. So overspending, financially. Overdoing it when it comes to frivolous activities. We ain't saying, because you a Taurus, you work hard for your shit. So you deserve a work-life balance. Everyone deserves a work-life balance. You deserve to spend the money that you make, and it's a flow. We can't just hoard our money either. But I'm saying, have discipline. Okay? That's all I'm saying. All right, Gemini. I have one right now who's talking. Girl, no, she can talk, child. Love her to death. Yeah. It don't stop. It don't stop. All right, Gemini. For my Gemini sun, moon, rising, Venus, even Mars. Oh, and Mars comes out of Gemini. Ooh, woo. That's a blessing. It's been in Gemini for almost 7 months. Right? Saturn, it's a whole lot of shifts in energy. Saturn is moving into Pisces after 3.5 years. It went into Aquarius the beginning of the pandemic. So, the pandemic. So, and then there's something else. Let's see, Saturn, Mars, and then there's another shift in energy. It might be this full moon, but I feel like it's something else. But if you are wondering why you may feel brand new, okay, is anything I'm doing brand new? It's because of all of these shifts in energies. It's a good thing. All right, so Gemini, you are being called with this full moon energy to take control of an aspect of your life. There's a narrative that's being spun, or there could be a narrative that's being spun. And you're being called to take control of that, because no one can tell you who you are but you. And your second card out is weave together the crown you deserve. So double up on that message. No one can tell you who you are but you. No one can make you do anything that you don't want to do either. No one should be able to control your life. We have free will for a reason. So if you feel like you are being strung along, by a puppet master in the sky, baby, imagine, put your face on that puppeteer. Put your motherfucking face on that puppeteer and stop leaving it up to this energy to control your life. Okay? That's how you end up living a life that is not yours. That's how people end up 50, 60, 70 saying, "Oh my God, I wish I woulda, I wish I woulda. I coulda, shoulda, and I woulda." By saying, "Well, if it's in the Lord's plan, I'll do this. If it's in God's plan, I'll do this." You can do it. You can do it. That's the only thing I don't really care for when it comes to religion like that. When it affects people's ability to decide for themselves on what they, want to do when it comes to following their dreams and their passions. God wanted you to do it because they blessed you with that gift and ability. Point blank, period. They blessed you with the idea, so that's what you're supposed to be doing. Your third card out is you deserve sugar, not salt. So, speaking a lot more kindly to yourself, surrounding yourself with love. Think about, like, if there are certain things that you have kind of put on the back burner that you loved to do, that made you feel really good, that made you feel important, that made you feel deserving and worthy, that made, life worth living for you. If there is something that you have stopped doing that made you feel that way, get back to doing it. Reincorporate that back into your life. Okay? You deserve sugar, not salt. If there are people around you that have salty ass energy, like not very good energy, you just feel darkness every time you're around them, or you feel really drained after you've spoken to them, move forward. Move forward. Limit their access to you. But this is all about you, okay? Gemini, you are supposed to be taking control of your own life now. You cannot continue to move forward. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Okay? No more of that. There may be a group of people that you are very passionate about. Ashe, Monty. There may be a group that you're very passionate about. They make you feel very strong and confident. Go towards people like that. Go towards tribe like that. And if you haven't quite met these people, call them in with this full moon energy. Release, do a burning bowl, do whatever you have to do that resonates with you. You can write a list of those people, places, and things that you intend to leave behind because they do not add value to your life moving forward. Those that you may have really sought external validation from, that ain't shit about shit. These people ain't really shit to be like wanting validation from, for real. Jobs, organizations, I don't know, like unit systems of some sort. Anything that you wish to move forward from, write it on a list and burn that motherfucker in front of the full moon tonight. Whatever it is that you release, you are making room for what is for you. Again, you're weaving the crown that you deserve. You are controlling your own narrative. So you're calling in those that really do you know, give you that support and that unconditional love that you are looking for, you know, that you are yearning for, that you are desiring, that you are calling in, that you are worthy of. You deserve sugar and not salt. I feel and I hear whatever it is that you are calling in moving forward is strong, is rooted in something stable, is rooted in something secure. It's good for you too. It's nurturing, it's healthy. It allows you to grow. Some of you all may be receiving some form of justice just by deciding that you're going to move forward. Just by saying, you know what, I don't know exactly where I'm going. I don't know what's to come of this. I don't know what's on the other side. But I do know that that chapter has ended. I do know that I'm tired of allowing others to make these life decisions for me. I do know that moving forward, I want to do what I want to do. And I'm going to do what I'm going to do. That is balancing and bringing justice to many areas and aspects of your life. It's realigning things. For some of you all, you can't see it yet. These, you know, you're just planning this here. It hasn't quite materialized yet, actualized yet, but it's coming. If you can see it in your mind's eye, it's coming. Don't give up on yourself. You're taking control. The Two of Wands, taking back control and power over your life and moving forward in a beautiful transformation. Moving forward, being someone, something completely different from what you were, from what others have wanted you to be or expected you to be or told you who you are. Again, you do not have to be that. You have the power to decide. We are co-creators. If we were made in his image, if we were made in God's image, what makes you think that you can't do what God do? Not only that, but they made you feel like you couldn't and, you know, took away your power and stole your shit from you. So they know that manifestation is real. They know that, you know, the mind is the greatest power that you'll ever have. They know that. That's why they feed you these processed foods. That's why they feed you and stuff you up with vaccinations and medicines, right? That's why they, you know, flood our communities with liquor stores, right? That's why they push smoking and different drugs and shit, you know. They come to our neighborhoods and push that drug shit. The Reagan presidency, there was this war on drugs, and he brought the motherfucking drugs. It was him. Child. They do this for a reason. Speaking of, my mom went to Selma. I ain't gonna say too much, but went to Selma. Y'all, Selma is a ghost town. That little performative shit that Biden did on the bridge, walking with the coon himself, whatever his fucking name is, he don't fucking matter. Anyway, the little performative act that they just did, the ritual that they just did in Selma. Selma is a ghost town. Selma has a curse, a hex. God damn it. Go to Selma. The average household income, average yearly household income is $29,000. That ain't no fucking money. There is no industry there. All of the homes that are there are dilapidated, old ass homes. You know, the newest homes still are old. They blame it on the hurricane. The hurricane ain't do that shit. No, it's been like that. Back in the 60s, when that whole shit happened, the whites that had businesses there moved, closed their businesses. That's where the black people were working. After they moved, the blacks that could afford to open businesses did, steadily getting burned down, burnt down, burnt down. So on an esteem level, on a confidence level, on a we shall overcome level, steadily getting beat down and beat down and beat down, and your business is burnt down and burnt down and burnt down. The community eventually said, well, fuck it. Fuck it. And they are still like that to this day. Downtrodden. Don't believe in themselves. It's a ghost town, y'all. It's fucked up. And the people in power, there are black people, but they siphon the money and don't do anything with the city. They don't give the city, you know, they don't uplift the city. You know how, like, when I was in college, our president used a lot of our money to beautify our campus, right? Instead of actually, like, putting the money into the programs and shit. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Instead of beautifying the community, uplifting the community, planting trees, knocking these old ass businesses down, or turning them into something else, they siphon the money and pocket that shit. Crabs in a barrel. It's fucked up. It's really fucked up. How did we get here? I guess I say all of that to say that people have tried to do that to you, Gemini. And no, stand up. Stand up. Be more for yourself. Okay? Stop allowing other people to decide for you. Integrity, beauty, and the Fool. The Fool has come out twice in your reading. So this is definitely a new beginning for you. Gemini, be integral when it comes to everything that you do. Act with a moral compass that is high. Okay? Don't move in a low vibrational space. When you move low, that's what you get. You get low shit. And what do you deserve? You deserve sugar, not salt. So now is not the time to be downplaying yourself. Now is not the time to be undervaluing yourself. Now is not the time for you to cast your pearls before swine. Now is not the time for that, baby. You are beautiful. You are an empress. You are a goddess. You are a god. You are transformational. So be that. This is your new beginning to be all of that and more. Whew. Okay. Gemini Spirit has something for you. Because that was all channeling. Pretty much. Shit. Cancer. Ooh, shit. That was a good reading. And I'm fasting today, so real clear. Cancer. You all are also being called to set boundaries. This full moon is bringing in balance and restoration for you because you all have been being drained. Whether that be by certain entities or energies around you, maybe those that you don't even know. Draining your sacred energy. Some of you all are sleeping with them. Don't shoot me. I'm just a messenger. At any rate, though, set your boundaries. Okay? Honor yourself. Call in balance, restoration, and stability. And stand firm on the boundaries that you set, too. Someone knows how good of a heart that you have, or maybe it's multiple people know how good of a heart that you have. Some may even fear you and the power that you possess. They lack whatever power that they see within you. They lack something. So they try to get it from you. Set your boundaries, okay? This full moon will be urging you to set your boundaries, or it may just be a really good time for you to set your boundaries because you are cleansing, you're clearing things out, you're becoming a new version of self. And you all are ruled by the moon, so it doesn't matter what sign it is, you all are always going to be affected by the full moons and the new moons. So however you are being affected by this full moon is for a reason. And again, because you are clearing things out, you can be confident in knowing that the boundaries that you set right now are for your own good. Trust in yourself. You are not a victim. You are a victor. Okay? You are not a victim. You are a victor. LaDonna, I'll email you separately because I just got something. I'ma just say though, there is nothing to fear. If you are still on here, there is nothing to fear about this beautiful blessing. Speak protection over yourself. Speak, just affirm yourself. Affirm yourself. Affirm yourself. Affirm this blessing. Affirm this abundance. Not everyone needs to be around you at this time. Don't let people touch your stomach. You know, unless you know that they're good for you. Okay. We have the Death card, the Six of Pentacles, and the Fool, baby. Some of you all have cleared some shit out. I'm feeling like karmic shit. Some of you all have really cleared something out big time. And you are making decisions and plans on how you intend to move forward within this new cycle. An ending has definitely occurred. But with the Six of Pentacles, it's like forging through. It's like, okay, imagine a house burning down and having to forage through the ashes to see what can still be salvaged. That's what you're doing. Something has fallen, a system, an illusion, maybe a system, a dynamic, something has ended completely. So now you are picking through what's left to see what you want to take with you and what you prefer to leave behind. You got to make that decision. You got to make that decision. You know that you can't go back to something. You are well aware that you cannot go back to something. Okay? A bridge has been burned. So you have to make a decision on how you intend to move forward, and however you decide to move forward, move from your heart space. Move with love. Move in love. Move out of love. Move from a space of love. Take love with you. Whatever, regardless of whatever else you see that needs to be taken with you, make sure that you take love with you. Make sure that you do not leave that behind. You need that. That's a part of your soul, baby. You don't want to have to retrieve that later on in life. You don't want to move out, without love. Because it's a cold world when you're moving out here without no love. I've been there, okay? I have shut myself down. And it's not easy. It's not fun. It's definitely a weird ass flex to be moving from a space of anything other than love. The Chariot, the King of Cups, and the Moon. So you're out twice here. But you are moving forward. You're moving forward, and you are being called to move forward in love, okay? Again, whatever you are leaving behind, it may have really affected you, okay? It may have really had you thinking, with this loss, lack here, it may have really taken a lot out of you. It may have really had you feeling like, oh my God, like, how do I breathe? How do I move forward in love still when my heart has been trampled on? How? This full moon is helping you to realize that you have a lot more love to give. You just need to set your boundaries. You just need to reset your boundaries and make sense of that. Stabilize that into your life. Stand firm on the boundaries that you set, so that you no longer have to resent yourself moving forward for the boundaries that you don't keep. Because that's truly all, when we get upset at other people for not honoring our boundaries, really we're upset with ourselves because we didn't keep that, or we may have, let them back in after not honoring our boundaries, or I don't know, but set and maintain your boundaries so you no longer have to resent anyone, okay? If they don't honor your boundaries, all right. Well, thank you. Unfortunately, I am not able to, accept you dishonoring my boundaries. And so I still love you, but I have to move forward. And until you, and if and when, because we always move with forgiveness as well. So if and when the time comes that you are willing to honor my boundaries, then I will welcome you back in with open arms. But until then, I can no longer, we have to move our separate ways, because it's disrespect. It's dishonor. It's disobeying. And that's not right. If it takes from you, if it drains you in the process, or move accordingly. I guess I'm not even saying that you have to walk away from them altogether, but move accordingly for sure. All right, ascension. You're ascending, and I'm hearing new levels, new devils. So, when we ascend, there are going to be different tests that come across our paths to test us to see if we're really ready for this elevation, for this upgrade, for this ascension. So practice patience with yourself and others. Remember, set and honor your boundaries, okay? Setting boundaries is a form of protection. Breathe. I'm hearing breathe. Do some sort of breath work for this full moon. It's going to provide you with a lot of clarity about something that you've been questioning, or it may be even random for some of you all, but you're going to get a lot of clarity when it comes to something as you relax. So breath work, meditation, especially at night, astral traveling, get quiet. Get quiet. All right, so that was Cancer. Leo. Hey, Leos. How are ya? How are you doing on this divine and beautiful full moon? Someone that's afraid to let go. You decide if you're ever gonna let me know. If you're ever trying to let go, I'm sad alone. Some of y'all may be kind of sad, feeling sad unexplainably. You don't really know why. You may have just woke up sad or are feeling sad on this full moon. That's because your spirit is grieving an aspect of yourself that is no longer. Give yourself that time and space to grieve. All right. Give yourself that time and space to grieve. Focus on the here and now. Nostalgia. Again, you may be grieving something from the past, a certain version of yourself that you are no longer, maybe a certain experience that happened to you in the past, whether that be recent past or long past, But nostalgia. I'll say this. While it is healthy for you to be grieving at this time, something that will help is to be present. Something that will help is to forgive, that aspect of your past. Feel the feelings, of course. Honor it. exercise forgiveness, and then move into a space of presence. All right, being present, focus on the here and now. Dragons, slay them all. There have been things in the past that have maybe made you feel insecure, that have made you feel unprepared, that have made you feel done dirty and wrong and all of these things. But none of my fears can go where I'm headed, okay? None of those fears, none of those anxieties, none of that manipulation, that discord, disruption, distraction, none of that can go with you moving forward. So slay all that shit, okay? Like Diana Ross said, that we talked about in the Aries read or the Taurus read, whichever one it was, every good thought may be followed by a bad one, but what you focus on is the good. Focus on the here and the now. What has happened in the past, that's the past. When we reconjure up these old emotions, it puts us in a loop of what was, and we keep that loop going. So incorporate new emotions. Focus on the here and now. Be present. How do you feel right now? If you sad, why are you sad? It's right now. What is happening right now that is causing you to be sad? If you are sad right now, it's something from the past that has you there. Focus on the here and now. Dragons, slay them all. It's time for healing, not war. Baby, y'all might want to get outside in the sun, get some vitamin D. Some of you all might do well with like a Reiki session or some form of healing, right? Some form of body healing, mind healing, maybe hypnotherapy for some of you all. That will assist you with being able to move forward from all of these negative entrapments of the past. It's time for healing, not war. Also, I just want to say that there are energies and entities that feed off of our negative emotions, okay? So it's important to slay that shit, okay? Don't give your emotions away freely. Make sure that if you are being emotional about something, it's something valuable to be emotional about. It's because your loved ones really need that emotion or something. I don't know. At any rate, that's exactly what I was just saying. The Ten of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. Be secure in your expression. Do not give yourself away freely. There may be certain energies coming around you just to get you off your square a little bit with this full moon energy. They want to make you upset. They want to make you mad. They want to make you feel like you don't have shit. They want to make you feel like you are downtrodden and broken and a whole lot of other shit. Don't give that. Don't agree to that. Do not agree to that. Do not sign that contract. Okay, rip that shit up. You are secure. You are stable. Go outside and plant your feet into some grass. Tell yourself that you are safe and secure and stable. Tell yourself that you are at peace and comfortable and centered in your body and in your spirit. Have discernment this full moon cycle, y'all, because I don't know. I'm feeling attack. For the Leos, okay? And y'all don't deserve that. But there may be certain energies feeding off of you. This shit is sick. It It's sick out here, okay? It can be. Don't subscribe to it though. Something is coming in, and it's coming in fast, and it's going to cause you to reevaluate things here. You're gonna be like, huh, hold on a second. Actually, I'm gonna go this way, and you're going in the way of Nine of Cups, happiness, fulfillment. That's the direction that you're gonna head in. There is something around you, I don't know, maybe even within you. You may, because your emotions are focused on these past energies that were very negative and unhealthy, it may be showing up in your physical realm. So that's why it's important for you to not focus on that. It's so important for you to focus on the here and now. It's time for healing and not war, Leo. As above, so below. As within, so without. You got to control it. You have to learn how to control it. Breathe. Go plant your feet in some grass. Go look up at the sun. Go get you some sunshine. And breathe. There's a truth that wants to be expressed between you and another. However, I feel like both of you all just kind of have tended to keep it to yourself, but it's crowding your mind. And it's important for you to express that, okay? Express it in a discerning way, okay? Be discerning when it comes to how you express whatever this truth is. You don't have to say it how you say it in your head. For instance, if, you know, somebody does something that gets on my fucking nerves, I don't say, bitch, the way that you be doing that, it gets on my fucking nerves. I really can't stand the way that you be fucking doing that shit. You know, if I come at it with that tone of voice, you think I'm gonna get my... You think it's gonna come across to the other person? Do you think that point is going to land? No. All that they're going to be focused on is the aggression behind it. My masculine ass energy. Bitch, I don't like the way that you fucking did. No, they're not going to listen to that. They're not going to receive that. But if I say, you know, I really care for you, but I don't really like the way that you do this. And I don't like the way that you do this because X, Y, and Z. You know, you're not kissing ass and you're not being passive aggressive. You're being honest still, but you are saying it in a way that they can receive it. Something like that is going on. So remember, it's time for healing and not war, okay? It's time for healing and not war. Cleansing. There may be something that happened in your childhood that you are being called to purify, release, cleanse in a way that resonates with you, because it's causing you a lot of confusion now. It happened back then, but whatever this is, it's causing you confusion now. And so it's important that you do what needs to be done in order to release those negative emotions, transmute them into something. So say, again, you are not a victim, you are a victor. And I don't know who I said that to, but I'll say that to you all as well, Leos. You are not a victim, you are a victor. So try to transmute those negative emotions, energies that you are feeling into something a lot more healthy and positive. Remind your inner child that they are beautiful. Remind them that they are protected, okay? They may not have been protected back then, but remind them that you are going to do everything in your power to make sure that they are protected, that they are loved, that they feel worthy, that they feel valid, and that their emotions are validated, okay? Everything that you needed back in this space where you were innocent, right? Nothing was your fault that may have occurred. But you, this confusion, you may feel as if it was your fault, and you have been living with that guilt unconsciously, consciously, whatever the case may be. But you've been moving from a space of, it was my fault. I could have, I should have, you know, and it wasn't. Take away that guilt. Remind yourself that you are worthy. All right, Leo. So that is your full moon reading, babes. Virgo. You know what? I'm not going to use that one. Raw dinner, she don't eat anything. I don't know. Some of y'all might be getting a little freaky. I don't know. Okay. Raw intention. Raw intention is not calculated. It's not mental. It just is. It's very pure intention, raw intention. Libra, Virgo. I apologize, you might be dealing with the Libra, but Virgo, you have very pure intentions when it comes to something here, but you doubt yourself. So you all may also be dealing with some form of imposter syndrome when it comes to something. But your intentions are so pure about it. So it's going to work. When our intentions are pure, like Spirit has no choice but to bless us, like shit. Because it's pure. It's not coming from a manipulative standpoint. It's not coming from, you know, a gimme standpoint. It's coming from pureness, love, pure intention. Cut the course of doubt when it comes to whatever you are intentionally putting out there. Know that it is already done. Okay. Your third card out of your overall energy is choose who you are becoming. So again, this pure intention, okay, I guess I'll go back, because you can have pure intentions when it comes to some negative shit. When it comes to some evil shit, right? So you're being called to choose who you are becoming. Which way are you going? And I'm not talking just from a petty ass left hand, right hand standpoint, light worker, shadow worker standpoint. That shit is petty. Okay. I'm saying, are you of good? Are you of evil? Of evil is excessive. Excessive. Even excessive good can be evil to a standpoint, because is it honest? Is it pure? Child, it gets deep, but choose who you are becoming. Which way are you going? Okay? Your intentions are pure. You are not an imposter. Cut the course of that doubt, of that worry, anxiety, fear, and choose who you are becoming. And stand on that. Stand on that. You can go wherever you want to go. You are not limited, Virgo. We were talking about you all at the beginning. Go back to the collective energy at the very beginning. Everything that you all do is calculated. Everything that you all do, although, you know, pure intention is here, so you are moving with pure intention, but you all prepare for everything. So choose who you are becoming, because you're prepared for that. Cut the course of doubt. You've been preparing for this. Everything that you do has a method to your madness. So all you have to do is decide. Choose who you are becoming, and know that it is already done. It has already worked out in your favor. You all haven't really expressed certain feelings that you have. You've been really stoic. You may have like kind of not shut your heart down, but just said, I'm not going to deal with this right now. And if that is you, do not be surprised if you feel a lot of emotions with this full moon's energy. Don't be surprised. And in fact, embrace it. If you feel the need to cry and like really let out these emotions that you've kind of just put on the back burner or kept to yourself, now is the time to release that, because you can no longer hold this in. You can no longer hold this in. You deserve to express these feelings, these emotions, these plans for some of you. Courage, happiness, vision. Whatever you are creating right now, create with passion, create with courage, create with happiness and joy. Because you all have a lot to give, to gift. Your creative energy is on 1,000 right now. So release. I mean, like, pour it out. Cut the course of doubt. Just make that decision to choose who you are becoming. I just feel like with this here, this just means go for it. Go after whatever it is. You can no longer doubt yourself, okay? If you have to do a cord cutting ritual, then do that for this full moon. just know again that cord cutting is you're going to feel it on an emotional level. Especially because you're moving from your heart space, you're operating from your heart space with that raw intention. So, but on the other side of that is, I'm hearing, I live to fight another day. It's like, you may go through this release. Matter of fact, I did this last night, and I won't go too deep into detail. I'm protected in all that I do, but I went into the chambers of the dark goddess, right? I cried, I released, I danced, I sang, and I felt what I was releasing. I felt what I was calling forth as well. And today, put a fucking smile on my face, did my eyebrows, went outside, danced in the sun a little bit. Courage, joy. And now I'm here with you all, enjoying this beautiful full moon reading, creating from my heart, giving these messages from spirit and my heart. So that's the energy for you all. With the Queen of Pentacles here, you all might still be spending a lot of time at home. With this full moon energy, you may not want to really get out too much. But it doesn't mean that you aren't, happy. I see happiness here. It's like tomorrow, you may still, I don't know, you just may want to be at home. You may just want to be in your comfort zone. I'll put it like that. But whatever you decide to do, whether that be spend your time out, or, staying in, create. Whatever it is that you do, make sure that you are creating. Y'all are good. Transformation is here. There's a new cycle being started for you. And this goes with that, choose who you are becoming. So you all are choosing who you are becoming, and you are spreading your wings when it comes to that. And you're being seen as the Empress here. Feeling beautiful, being viewed as very beautiful, just really being on the top of your game. A lot of passion here. Create. Whatever you create at this moment is transformational as well. It's helping you to step into that version of yourself that you are stepping into. What did I say at the beginning? Y'all might be getting a little nasty. I don't know. And if you do, it is a success. Whatever that means, for you. But also, whatever that you are creating is a success right now. And not only, does it help you from a sacral standpoint, experiencing pleasure in it, creating from a space of pleasure and love and all of these things, passion, ecstasy. But it also, with revolution, it also assists you in this version of self that you are becoming, revolution. Okay? This is passion, this is confidence, this is fearlessness, this is regeneration, this is sexy. And I like it. So, Virgo, I ain't gonna say too much. I might have just met me a little Virgo. Yeah, so, you know, I'm liking this ring. Okay. Anyway, Libra. Libra. Well, I ain't getting too excited. I just heard somebody say, girl, I ain't getting too excited. Okay. It's just been a little while. So, you know. It's really challenging for me to like somebody. I don't be liking nobody. I barely even liked him. When we separated, I walked away like, nigga, all that fucking ego. Like, you know, just talking mad shit. Talking mad shit. I don't be liking nobody from like a romantic standpoint. You know, connection, we can connect, we can be friends. I be friend zoning these niggas, child. Let's be friends. I don't want to be nothing more than your friend. I don't know what the fuck you got going on up in there. Ugh. But he's cool. Got to know him just a little bit more. He's cool. So we'll see. I don't know. Oh, Libra. Oh, Libra. Oh, Libra. I don't know. I just feel very soft when it comes to this energy. Your first card out is angelic assistance, divine guidance, loving support. You are being divinely guided when it comes to, you're creating something. Something new is on the horizon for you, and you are being divinely guided and supported with unconditional love when it comes to whatever this newness is, this new chapter, this new idea that's being brought about, this new, whatever this new is. And tenderness, true love, and compassion. Oh my God, Libra, I love this energy. I love this energy. You just feel very loving, feel very valued, valuable, energetic, compassionate, graceful. I'm hearing like you woke up and smelled the roses this morning, this rising, you know? And I love that for you. Everything that you are doing is in divine and perfect alignment. It's just going down. It's going down. Yeah, it's going down. Oh my gosh, shawty, is she? Oh my God, yeah. Oh my gosh, shawty, is she? Oh my God, yeah. I don't know. You just feeling real good. I'm hearing a whole bunch of XXX songs. Bitch, I'm sipping tea in your hood. What the fuck is up? Bitch, I'm sipping tea in your hood. What the fuck is up? I don't know. You just feel good. I'm seeing somebody riding around in their car with the top down or they little, you know, moon roof, you know. Oh my gosh, shawty, think she, oh my God, yeah. You are visualizing a connection between someone and yourself getting a lot better. But not only are you visualizing it, you're speaking it. You're affirming that, you know, your connection is loving and supporting. It's like you're being, not only are you visualizing it, but you're being what it is that you want, and you're speaking that into existence. You aren't, okay, say, you know, you might have been a little tired of a nigga, okay? You might have been like, I'm just tired of this nigga and I wish he would change and this and that. You know, speaking low vibrationally about said person, place, or thing. But now, you know that you attract a lot more bees with honey than you do shit. So it's like, instead of, speaking negatively about it, you're like, you know what? You're focusing on the positives. I just love the way he does this for me. I just love the way this, and that. I look forward to, us expanding and, this, and that. Like, you're just being positive with it. Um, yeah, you're no longer, there was a way that you were expressing yourself before, and you're no longer expressing yourself in that way. You're moving out of this. Some of you all may be incorporating like some form of spoken word or singing, or like some kind of sound healing music, making yourself binaural beats or hertz music or something of the sort. Some of you all may be incorporating that into the way that you express yourself. But anyway, there was a way that you used to express yourself, and you're not doing that no more. Passion. Okay, so some of you all are moving soon, and you're making the plans required and necessary to move. Very confident about this, very fearless. You know exactly what you want, and you know that you're going to get it. The seeds that you're planting, you are planting very, like, you're being very calculated about these seeds that you're planting. You are thinking. You got your thinking cap on, Libra. Because you know that whatever this is moving forward, you know it won't be easy, but you know that all of the work that you're putting into it is worth it. Lakshmi. Make sure that when you're spending your money and when you are receiving it, it's in integrity, right? Also be making sure that you are cleaning up your space and decluttering things, because that is also going to make you very abundant. For some reason, I'm hearing close your bathroom door at night. That's also going to help you with your, that's a feng shui practice, closing your bathroom door and making sure that it's clean. That helps with prosperity and financial. So for some reason, I am being told to tell you all that. But as well as Lakshmi, she is the goddess of this Wheel of Fortune card in this deck. And the only time that you will experience destitution, not having what it is that you need, is when a Lakshmi is present, when your shit is dirty, filthy. Okay, so clean up, declutter, If there are too many photos and apps and things in your phone, declutter. Clean out your spaces. Clarity is here too. So I also feel like as long as you move from a space of integrity and clarity, that's that Saturn in Pisces. Saturn is supposed to go into Pisces today or tomorrow. Yeah, today, because yesterday was the last day of Saturn in Aquarius. Oh my God, my Saturn return is finally over and I fucking loved it. I loved the ups and the downs. That's neither here nor there. But yeah, Saturn in Pisces is all about clarity and illusions being brought down, you know. So we're going to be seeing a lot of these systems, government systems, a whole lot of shit is going to be crumbling, okay, because it was built in illusion and things that are not real. So clarity is coming, okay? Just be integral when it comes to everything that you do. That's your reading, Libra. But you are being divinely guided. I'm telling you, like, what she said, you got an angel watching over you, girl. And bring it on. You got angels watching over you, girl. Scorpio. Okay. Scorpio, you all might be starting something. Want to be starting something, got to be starting. Some of you all may be encouraging a change, a revolution, right? You are inspiring and encouraging change when it comes to something. Some of you all may be involved in some form of a protest, or I'm here to fight for your rights. Something. Maybe a union at work. Be your own first priority. Be putting yourself first with this full moon's energy. You are going to inspire others to put themselves first as well. And then we have be honest with yourself. So there is some sorts of truth, you know. Be honest with yourself when it comes to whatever this is. If you know something isn't working, you know that it's not working, you know. Try not to continue to tell yourself that it is when it isn't. Be honest with yourself. Be your own first priority. This authenticity, by you being so honest with yourself, again, you are encouraging and inspiring others to do the same. There is something coming back around, and I'm back and I'm better. I want you bad as ever. On me just let her. I wanna give you better. Baby, it's whatever. Something is coming back around, and it is a success, but it looks completely different than what it did before. I'm back and I'm better. You are going through a tower moment, though, and you are going to have to make a decision when it comes to whatever this is. Something about traditional values versus this new shit. New world order. Some of you all may be like in politics. I don't know. I'm talking to someone that might have a little hand in something. And I know that there are like different people that watch me, but whoever this is, I don't know. You do something really important. You might be in politics, or you might be a whistleblower of some sort. You making a certain decision is going to affect a lot of people. I don't know who I'm talking to. Yeah, it's like you knew. Biden is a Scorpio. Biden, you watching me? I don't know. This is someone that has a lot of power. You know that something isn't working. You know that something is falling down, and you're the King of Swords here. You're standing on your ground. You are not making these decisions from an emotional standpoint. You're being very reasonable and logical. But you know that something has not been working. Even if, you aren't like on some presidential shit. You are a leader, okay? And you notice that something has not been working. Even if it is with someone else, it's like you may have a loved one and they haven't been living up to their full potential, and you know that, you see that. So you're going to be telling them like, hey friend, there's so much more within you, and I just don't feel as if you are like really doing your big one, and I'm gonna need you to start doing your big one. I'm saying this in love, but I'm calling it how I see it. This could be your own partner, and saying, I see so much more within you, but you're not doing it. Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, honey. But either way, you good. You straight. You're grounded, you're centered, you're stable, you're secure. You're making sure that your life moving forward, you have everything that you need, want, and desire, whatever that means to you. You are building a very solid foundation for yourself, and you just want your loved ones to do the same. So you're a major inspiration, for those around you for that purpose. power illumination cycles. You see just how powerful you are, or you will be with this full moon. This full moon's energy may be illuminating to you just how powerful you fucking are. Okay? And this new cycle that you're moving into is just as powerful as you are. Some of you all may be psychics yourselves, or maybe going to see a psychic or a reader, and you're going to be, I don't know, something significant about your future is going to be revealed to you. Some of you all may be working with Lilith energy, and that is making you a lot more powerful in this next cycle or chapter of your life. So, or like some form of dark god or goddess energy. I'm hearing Hades, I'm hearing Persephone, Hecate, Kali. The Black Madonna, Medusa, Oshun, Ibukole. At any rate, that's your reading, Scorpio. Let's move to Sag. My butt kind of hurting. I need to stretch after this, but we only have 4 more, so let's power through. Let's power through. Speaking of Sag, I need to call both of my siblings. So you may need to make calls to your siblings or some loved ones, Sagittarius. Period. Sagittarius, your first card out is fall in love with your own story. All right. Your second card is in balance. Your third card is your soul shines. Y'all are feeling on top of the world. Okay. If there are any aspects of your life that you have not really cared for up until this point, transmute that energy into something that you can fall in love with. Okay. Even if you don't necessarily love the person that you once were, you love the person that you are now, and you are moving more into balance with that, loving those parts and pieces of you that you once saw as flawed, or really pouring into yourself to transmute that energy into something that you can be a lot more proud of. Your soul is shining though, baby. And not only, you know, you may be getting approached a lot. You may be getting a lot more attention at this time because your soul is shining and you feel it, but you think that other people ain't feeling it and seeing that within you as well. No, they definitely are. You're shining. You are the star on top of that Christmas tree, baby. And you feel really in balance and in tune with your star player, which is yourself. Some of you all may be around children this full moon, with this full moon's energy, or you may be feeling very just childlike, very free, very innocent. That may be assisting you in helping to heal your inner child, doing certain things that your inner child would have loved to do, or just moving from a space of a lot more purity, freedom, childlike. It's helping heal that inner child. So don't let anybody call you childish or immature or anything like that. We all, okay, I don't know, I'm sure when you meet people, you can tell if they are being very authentic with you because their inner child comes out. You can see it. You can feel it. When I've been in certain connections, I knew that it was like real and genuine because they allowed their inner child to come out to me, to be, you know, reflected to me. That means that your inner child feels safe expressing itself. So we get younger every day, okay? This time shit is a construct. And, you know, the more and more that you become stiff and boring and super mature, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. I'm learning discernment and how to, you know, just speak with discernment. But Kanye said it, no one wants a little tight ass, okay? No one likes to be around that shit unless we're handling business. Now, if we're handling business, that's different. Then let it be business then. But if you're just stiff as fuck all the time, bitch, don't nobody want to be around you. I'm sure you're just so fun at parties. Anyway, Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Two of Cups. When it comes to your connection, if you are in a connection, know that it's grounded. Know that it's harmonious right now. You and your person may be experiencing just a really nice full moon. You feel loved. They feel loved. There's a lot of peace here. Good peaceful energy, being able to really connect with one another. Some of you all may be going to a beach or a body of water, sitting in the sand, staring and gazing into each other's eyes while you sip champagne. Or you all may be planning a trip or something to be able to do this. Connection though. You love your person, whoever I'm talking to, and they love you as well. Y'all love each other dirty draws. You are just really bound and determined to live in your truth, walk in your truth a lot more than you have been maybe in the past. Being a lot more authentic and loving your authentic self, loving who you see in the mirror. That is well, yeah, I can because it's already happened. That was a practice, you know, when I went within last night, as I was explaining for the Virgos, it's like when you go into darkness and you feel, well, I won't go there. I'll just say that, you know what? I'll give us a practice. Look at yourself in the mirror and prefacing with unconditional love, that you are unconditionally loved and supported in all that you do. Ask yourself in your reflection, what aspects of yourself are calling for healing? What aspects of yourself have you maybe not honored so much in the past? What aspects of yourself are you maybe unhappy with or not so in love with, right? And then close your eyes and imagine this great ball of healing energy and love out in front of you. Take it, grasp it in your hands, and pull it into your heart space, okay? And ask yourself, what is needed from me in order to move more into more love with myself? How can I heal those aspects of myself that I am not so happy with or haven't been so in love with in the past? And allow it to come to you. You know, don't force the answers to come to you. Don't force the feelings to come to you. Just allow them to come to you freely and accept it. Accept it into your heart space. Some of you all are moving as well, or deciding to move forward from something, okay? And like, imagine that you've packed your boxes and now you're deciding what boxes you want to take to Goodwill and what boxes you want to bring, you know, into your new home. So you're moving with that kind of energy. The full moon's energy is helping and assisting you with that. Deciding what you do want to move, you know, with you, and deciding what you want to give away, transmute, turn into something else. You can repurpose it even, you know, that's transmutation or a form of. You're moving on from heartbreaks, baby. Some of you all may be going to talk to the lady. You know, y'all may be in therapy, or even if you're not like speaking to someone, you may have a journal that you write these things in, or you may have a creative and artistic form of expression that you transmute, you know, this energy with. It's like people that get a whole bunch of tattoos, you know, and you know, their tattoos mean or have a story behind it, you know, or they transmute that pain that they felt in these experiences into the pain that they feel when they're getting tattooed. It's like that. You all are expressing this pain or releasing, getting this, you know, just whatever, this heartbreak, destruction, whatever it was for you. You're transmuting it in such a beautiful way. So let's get a last little message for my Sagittarians, please. See things the way that they are. Some of you all may disassociate or have in the past. Again, fall in love with your own story. Some of you I'm hearing living, some may be living in fairy tales, and it's not, you aren't like, it's not integrity. It's like a facade for some. And that has been depleting you. That has been draining you. You have been performing. And I've been there. I'm just getting out of that, you know. You are no longer performing. You are being integral. You are being authentic. You are being true and genuine. Genuinely yourself moving forward. And congratulations to you for that. I love you. All right. Happy full moon, Sagittarius. Capricorn. Capricorns are the only ones that can really be mature and adult-like. And it's not like, bitch, you boring. No, it's like, okay, I respect you. We need the Capricorns. But all the rest of you boring assholes. Capricorn. Uptight assholes. Okay. You all are done performing as well. You're being called with this full moon energy to take control of your own narrative. Start writing your own story. Start scripting. If you all are not familiar with scripting, look into scripting. I'll be doing a scripting video on lifeisbutadreamtv very soon. But look into scripting and make that a practice of yours. Scripting is writing our lives the way that we want it, as if we already have it, because that's all that this shit is anyway. You hear, you know, it's a simulation. We're living in a simulation. It's a simulation. It's a simulation. That's because we control our reality. So you can take control of your own life. That's what we're supposed to be doing here, right? That's why we have free will too, because we get to create our shit the way that we want it to go. So if you have free will, so if you decide that you have no control over your life, then you won't have any control over your life, and everything will just be decided for you, and you have to just take that shit as it comes. But when you take control over your narrative, you get the room to decide. So take control of your own narrative. Every hurricane comes to an end. There may have been a really, what word do I want to use? Dark, just a dark time that you all have had to navigate, Capricorn. But know that the storm is over now, okay? It's over now. And guess what? The world awaits you. So, control your narrative. Decide what you want moving forward, because you're no longer going to allow, you know, shit to just be up to the fucks it. Like, whatever happens. Whatever God has planned for me, that's what it's going. No. The world awaits you. So go ahead and make your decisions. Go ahead, you know, write it down. Write it down. Write it down. Be that. Step into your role. When you think of the character that is you, what do they do on a daily basis? Who are they? What do they smell like? What do they act like? How do they talk? How do they dress? All that. And be it. That's manifestation. How do you think celebrities get to where they are? They play a role. All right. Be mindful of over excessiveness. Excessively drinking, smoking, eating, Some of you all may be going on a diet or deciding to go on some sort of diet or fast. Especially if your emotions have been out of balance, and especially if it is like an emotional, say you emotionally overeat. Some of you all are deciding to, you know, limit that. Say you chain smoke when you are feeling emotionally imbalanced. You know, you're going to be getting that together. Say you have a lot of sex excessively. You know, you might be, you know, there are certain things that you are restricting so that you can, period. The High Priestess, the Hermit. You're going to be implementing these changes real quick, like, too. It's like, as soon as you decide it, that's when you start it, and you do not allow anyone to distract you from this or betray yourself. You're like, you know what? Yeah, nah, let's get this shit together right now. And you really go within with whatever this is. Some of you all may have been betrayed. Maybe by a lover, a friend, a family member, but you are deciding to walk away from them and walk away from them forever. With the Death card here, if you are a cross watcher of Capricorn and you have betrayed them and you haven't heard from them, you won't be hearing from them. They've decided to move on from you. I'm hearing block. They not playing with your ass. They done packed their bags and got on up out of there. And they're a lot happier, you know, a lot more at peace, bound and determined to succeed. You're going to have to watch them on a TV screen or something. Yep, they are moving on as well with the Lovers. So, sucks for you. Damn. 9 years old and a nigga get shot. Damn. Yeah. Well, the Capricorn, you're moving on. And this is going to take sacrifice. Some sort of sacrifice on your part. But you're moving on and it's for the best. So whatever this is, the world awaits you. The world awaits you. Every hurricane comes to an end. You're controlling your own narrative. You're saying, you know what? Yeah, that didn't work for me. So we're going to, not this way, but that way. Okay? We can't wait to see you. That was Capricorn, right? Yeah. I just didn't get a timestamp for y'all. Now we are on Aquarius. It's so hard, yeah. Nigga wanna be like boy. Nigga wanna bust a girl. It is so hard. Period, Aquarius. Okay, and y'all are an air sign too. Listen, this full moon's energy, I know at the beginning, and lineages are different. Like we explained in the collective energy, go back to the collective energy. Whatever, you know, makes the most sense to you when it comes to whether you utilize the full moon's energy for releasing or manifesting, you know, it's going to be different for every soul. Spirituality is personal, okay? But for many of you, Aquarius, you are supposed to be manifesting, calling in, okay? Knowing that it is so. Make a mission statement for your soul. So, in the grand scheme of things, where do you want to be? And how do you want to get there? And what does that mean to you? What is your why? What is your why? Some of you all may benefit from some sort of pyramid. I'm hearing and seeing a pyramid. So going to like a space that has like those copper pyramids and meditating under it, laying under it, shielding underneath a pyramid, utilizing pyramid-like energy. Now I'm hearing chamber of secrets. So Harry Potter. But anyway, make a mission statement for your soul. Know what your why is when it comes to what you are doing. Because when you know what your why is, you can really move into this space of fierce serenity. Knowing that everything that you do is for a reason and for a purpose. Being very intentional behind the things that you do, especially because you know what your why is. So your intentions are a lot more channeled. Breath work may be very significant or important to you all as well, Aquarius. Breath work, utilizing some form of breath work. That's fierce serenity that makes me think of your nervous system, and that's what breath work helps with as well, is regulating your nervous system. Some of you all may have been feeling restless, anxious. You may be breathing shallow, but incorporating some form of breath work into your practice. That will also help you to, you know, if you don't really get much time to yourself to figure out your why, or, you know, if it has been a challenge to like quiet your mind, breath work assists with that. Fierce serenity. I don't know. Somebody might be sending you messages, like telepathic messages. But okay, I have two messages here. You may be communicating with another telepathically when it comes to taking each other down. PYD, 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 okay, all the way down. But for others of you, there is a creative idea, project, something that you have been working on, maybe for a little bit. More so like on an intellectual level. So you have known that whatever this is, you want to materialize, you want to secure it in some form or fashion, right? It could be a business, it could be a relationship, it could be a new home or a new car, whatever the case may be. You have been working on this up here, and then you started, speaking it, and then you brought it down here, and now you are rooting that into your atmosphere. But again, know what your why is when you're doing this. As you're doing this, keep the why, the reason behind you wanting to come up with this idea or materialize it in whatever form you are materializing it. Make sure that you stick with that. It can expand and it can grow, but make sure that it doesn't turn into something that is morally unethical. Some of you all may be going back to school, or just learning, going back to the drawing board when it comes to researching and learning and studying about something. The Hermit is here, so I feel like you all are just going a lot more within. I'm here like not really answering a whole lot of phone calls or responding to a whole lot of texts right now, because you are focused on whatever this is that is going to assist you in moving forward. You're reevaluating your role in something. I don't know, maybe you're deciding to do something different with it. So say you say you were using your voice to rap. You may be saying, you know what, I have a gift of speaking and, vocalizing how I feel, so I'm going to become a motivational speaker instead. Or, I rap, but I also can sing very well, so I'm going to start singing now. Or, if you're a spoken word, I'm gonna start utilizing my ability, my spoken, like Londrell Hall did. I believe he was like a spoken word poetess first before he became like a, what do you even call him? Someone like him. I don't even know, a motivational speaker of sorts, a motivational artist. But yeah, you're using a gift and talent that you already possess, and you are transmuting that into something that helps service the world a lot more. And you're being very resilient in your practices. And intentions on securing that. So I love this energy for you, Aquarius. Let's get your last minute message. You might be a little confused when it comes to what you see for your community, your tribe, your groups, your connection, your organization. And Aquarius, you, although you are the sign of brotherhood and humanity and connecting with others, you know, you are also individuals. So your purpose is to be an individual within your group and to show why it's important that we all have individuality and uniqueness while being, you know, connected with others. So I guess just be mindful of allowing others to kind of confuse you and tell you what you are and what your purpose is and what you're supposed to be doing here, because your purpose is unique and special and specific to you, but it helps everyone. Be mindful of not getting caught up in all the different roles and expectations that others have for you, because you're a visionary. You know what the fuck shit's supposed to look like to you, feel like to you, what you want what you want moving forward for you. So that's your full moon reading. Thank you, Aquarius. Pisces. I like it. So a lot of people may be calling you. You may find that you are communicating a lot back and forth with others. You may be meeting a lot of new and different kind of people. Your world is expanding. okay? And it's expanding to provide you an even greater sense of your utopia, of your paradise, of the life that you deserve and are worthy of living, of your wish fulfilled. Summoning power, you've brought all of this along, whether that be just by affirming, you know, that you meet amazing and wonderful new people, that you know, experience new and magnificent and fulfilling experiences and adventure, whether that be, I don't know, it's the options are limitless here, but you have been manifesting and calling all of this in. With summoning power, you have that ability to do so. You are Pisces. You are all of the signs. You've lived every cycle that there is to have lived. That's why you are Pisces. So you have that gift. You just know it's innate. For instance, I have a close Pisces sister. That's not, it's I'm like I said earlier, I'm learning how to use my words more intentionally. So she is more than just a friend now. She is a sister of mine. And yeah, we're sorors too, but we are sisters. So have found that when it comes to manifestation, when it comes to root work, when it comes to knowledge and wisdom and intellect, she just knows. It's innate within her. I have another connect, a coworker, a Pisces coworker, and she just be knowing. I be like, girl, like, how did you even come up with, you know, this dialogue in your mind? You know, it's it's really cool. And I mean, the self-control that you all have is amazing. The natural intellect that you all have, the natural instincts that you all have is amazing. So you're calling all of this in, and your life is only gonna get better and better and better and better and better. The sun popped out. That's your first card out. See, I'm telling you, paradise. Especially when it comes to the connections that you're making. You may be with Saturn and Pisces, because this is even a Saturn and Pisces card. You may be leaving a lot of things behind that just no longer serves you. Even if that requires moving to a completely different space or state or city or country even. You all are ascending so beautifully. And the expansion, the networking that you are doing is assisting you with bringing about this change. Leaving behind just shit that no longer is no longer, okay? The Six of Cups. Something may be coming back around to inspire a tower in your life. Try not to let this get you down. Try not to go back to any past forms of thinking, past addictions, habits, perspectives, ideals that kept you in a dark space, toxic space. Whatever this is, I feel that it's more so of a test just to see if you are ready for what it is that you are calling in for these idyllic times, for this garden, for this paradise that you're moving into. And also, when it comes to expressing how you feel, moving forward, you know, with those lessons that you've learned that do help you when it comes to communication and getting your point across to others, and those that did it. So again, going back to whatever sign that was, you know, I can approach a situation from a very aggressive point of view, like, bitch, I don't like the way that you fucking did that, and I need you to fucking fix it and change it right now. It's not going to be received, you know, unless the person that I'm talking to is, you know, just used to being talked to like that. And that's the only way that they receive shit, you know. But if I say, you know, I really love you, but the way that you handle this, I would prefer that you handle it in a different way, because it then makes me feel like so and so and so and so. And that is not healthy for our connection, because if I feel like so and so and so and so, then I'm doing so and so and so and so. You know, just finding different ways to express the way that you feel that helps more than it harms. Because, and I've been saying this affirmation, it's right in front of me, I am kind to all. I am aware that everything I do or say affects others. So, granted, you don't have to just let anybody walk all over you or disrespect you or do you, you know, any kind of way. But you have a duty to yourself, to your highest self, to handle that in a more productive and mature way. We'll just say it like that. Aware way. Emotional intelligence. I like this. You and your honey, whoever you are connected to, even if it is like someone new coming in, if this is new, if you're meeting somebody new, this person is really studying you to see how you know, they can impress you or make this work. And even, you know, just knowing that this won't be easy, but it will be worth the journey. If you are moving forward with someone that you're already connected to, same thing. It may not be easy, but there is a method to the madness. All of this is happening for a divine purpose. And, you know, just keep pushing. Keep pushing. All right. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. Pisces. New beginning, and you are moving into this new beginning, this new cycle, just so filled with, I don't know, all the feelings, the passion, the support, the love, peace, joy, all the things, okay? All the things, all the things. So this was a beautiful ending to our full moon reading. I hope that each and every one of you all enjoy your full moon. You know, get some breath work in, meditation, burn a little something if you need to, make a little love, do what you do. Do what you do. And enjoy it. We'll see you on the flip side. Don't forget to let your light shine, no matter who it blinds. I will be doing Aries and Taurus and maybe Gemini March monthlies shortly. So, yeah, I'll see y'all soon. Bye.